Hi there, it's Kathy House with Be Creative with Kathy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I do card videos here on a weekly basis, and today's card, well, I don't even have a sample to show you because I have an idea in my head, and last night I was working on it and I got mad and I threw it in the trash. So my idea in my head is still going to work, but my card didn't. So we'll see what happens today. It might be a total fiasco, and it might be really fun to watch. But I was thinking of putting this little bunny under a little flower, cute little, you're a great friend, happy birthday kind of card. And like I said, I think it was the colors that I didn't like on last night's card. But when it was time, well, let's go into, first of all, this is the Easter Bunny stamp set. It has a coordinating punch called the Bunny Builder Punch, or maybe Bunny Punch, I'm not sure. Right now the punch, everybody must have wanted it because it's sold out. It's no longer available. However, they will have more, or Stampin' Up! Will, or on my online store, there'll be more May 15th. So if you're interested in the bunny, you can get him May 15th. Okay, so we're gonna just use the stamp set today. Let's just go, I'm just going to jump in there and get started, because I was going to tell you all about Sale-a-Bration that ends in the end of February, but I'll put that in the notes on my post and you don't have to listen to it here. Okay, so I just have a piece of basic white here. It's 5 1/4 by 4. I think I'm going to cut that down in the end. We'll see what I decide on. And I am going to use my Stamparatus today. So I have my Stamparatus here. I can't find, this is awful to admit, if you saw my desk right now, you'd say, Kathy, you need to stop, clean up, and then come back and try again. But I'm not going to. But I can't find the pad that came with my Stampin' Up! But I have this deluxe pad. It's an accessory you can buy for the Stamparatus. And since we're using a clear photopolymer stamp, I need to use that on there. So I have my Stamparatus, my deluxe foam mat. I have these things. They're these corner things. Now, you can't find them in my online store. I'll put a link. I think I got mine on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in the corner. The corner, it's also a magnet, but what it does is keep your paper away from this corner that doesn't stamp so well. Usually when you have a hinge like this, this is the hardest place to get a good image. So all the corners do is hold your paper and keep your paper away from that corner, if that makes sense. And it comes with a bunch of them. Blah blah. Like I said, I'll put the description down below, so if you have a desire for this corner, you can just go onto Amazon and get them there. And I should have brought a magnet, but there again, I set my magnet down to my Stamparatus and I can't find it. So we're going to just wing it and hope that our paper stays where we want it. Okay, so out of this punch stamp here, I showed you I want to use this little bunny here. So he's like sniffing the flowers, and it's going to be really cute and fun. So I'm going to take my stamp here, and I'm going to set him right here, right, which is just perfect. And then I thought, look how cute. This sending smiles would be just a great flower to put there. But if you look, when you stamp your bunny, he's going to face this way, and my flower is going to be this way. So really, he's not smelling. We need him to be reversed. We want him to be backwards. That's why I'm using the Stamparatus. So what I'm going to do, since everything's going to be backwards, I'm going to take my bunny and set him over here, and I don't want him too close to the bottom. I think about there looks pretty good, maybe a little further to the right here. But I'm going to put my bunny there, and then I'm going to just pick it up here with the plate. Now really the tip in this video is going to show you how you can reverse that bunny stamp so that then he's going to be facing the flower rather than facing away. So then I'm going to bring in my silicone mat, and I'm going to lay it in that corner there, right there. Now hopefully I make sure that everything's pushed up into this corner, and hopefully, like I said, it won't move. Someday I gotta find my magnet, which is probably like right over there. But anyway, so then I have some basic gray ink. I'm gonna ink up my bunny. I'm not gonna apply a lot of pressure because I don't want to squish that fine line stamp, but I'm gonna ink up the bunny a few times, and you can see the ink is going onto my silicone mat here. One more time, make sure. We might have to do 2 times because I missed his nose the last time, and boy, I don't want his nose to not be there. But now you can start seeing that ink start to appear on my silicone mat like that. I think that looks pretty good. So now I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put my paper back up here in this corner like it was before. Lay that there. And then I'm going to close my Stampin' again. I'm going to hold it down. Now again, I'm not applying a lot of pressure. I don't want to smash or, you know, those fine lines. I want them to still be a fine line, but I want to give time for that ink that's on my silicone mat to soak into my paper. So let's see how we did now. So now look how cute. Now I have that bunny on the back. Now this is the bunny that we stamped. This is the bunny on the back. And now when I go to stamp my flower, it's going to be the right way and the bunny's going to be the right way. And look how nice it's stamped. He's still really cute with that basic gray ink. So let's go ahead and finish our card. We're almost done. I am going to bring in my silicone, or not my silicone mat. I'm going to bring in my pierce mat. Now, I hope you realize that I use my silicone mat all the time. Every time I go to glue something, because glue doesn't stick to my silicone mat, I put my silicone mat under something that might get sticky. And now to do the reverse stamping is just a whole nother reason to have that silicone mat. I think he's great. But here I'm going to take that ink. This is Parakeet Party. It's a new in color, or the newer of the in colors. While we're talking in colors, and I'm going to just keep stamping while I talk, because the next in color that we're going to use is Polished Pink. Polished Pink? Yeah, Polished Pink. I'm going to do some flowers with that. Now, to warn you, Polished Pink is an in color that's been around for a while, and as of May 1st, it will no longer be available. So if you're interested in the 2021 through 23, I might have the wrong numbers, but the in colors that are going out, I suggest you buy them now, because the ink pads, the paper, the refill won't last long once they put out the retirement list. And I think the retirement list is coming out next month. I'd have to do some research there, but I'm pretty sure I should have done that before my video. But if you are interested in those, I would just get them now. But there, I put my little flower right there. Doesn't have to be stamped perfect, because you look, I missed my little stem, but I don't even care. I think it's going to be a little cute card. Really, the focus is on my bunny anyway. That's right underneath that cute little flower. Let's bring in some Daffodil Delight, and we'll stamp that little insides of the flower. I do like this stamp set. I should show it to you here so you can see it. It has all these little pieces, all these sayings that are really nice. It does come with a die set, but we're going quick and simple today, and we're not going to die cut any little pieces and parts. And I did debate whether I wanted to cut out some of the flowers and pop them up, but then I thought, oh, then you'll have to pop up the little bunny, and I didn't want to go to all that extra work. I wanted something quick and simple, so I decided not to. I'm going to come back in with that Parakeet Party here, whoops, and that little tuft of grass that's back in the bunny. Look how cute that is. And I'm going to just put some grass down here. I'm going to try to line it up so it's straight with my bunny, and maybe a little bit here so it looks like my bunny. Let's bring in a little scrap paper. So I'm going to stamp off the edge now and just go across my card behind my bunny here. And then maybe a little bit this way too. There. Now I think I'm happy. And last time, that's what I did not like about my bunny, was my grass, which kind of goes downhill, but yeah, it still looks all right. Let's bring in that basic gray last, and I'm going to put this Your Friend Like No Other, and then I can stamp the inside of my card when I decide if I need a thank you, or if I need a birthday, or if I need something like that. But up here in the corner, I think right there, I'm going to just stamp that little sentiment back in that basic gray. That's the same color as the bunny. Okay, now our bunny can't go stark white. He needs a little bit of color. So I brought back that Polished Pink, only this time in a marker. Just a regular Stampin' Right marker. And I'm going to just color his ears. Now with my paintbrush tip here, I'm doing a light touch so I don't, I don't want to ruin the brush on my marker. But looky there. So much better. And I think that's all he needs. I think we're good to go. Okay, so we'll just finish it up real quick. I am going to take these stitched rectangle dies. I love these. I use these all the time. And let me see if I want this one. Yep, I think I'm going to use that one. That's the second to the largest. And we'll just cut that out with the die cut machine. Bring in, so we have our number 1 platform, our number 2 adapting plate, our chewed up cutting pad. We'll lay our cardstock on there. I'm going to try to get as much as the bunny because he's really our focal point. About like that. That looks pretty good. Let me get my head in there real quick. Yep, I think that looks good. And we're going to just cut that out like that. And look how cute, we have a little focal point for our card. Then I ran across these things here. Now these are those tea bouquet cards and envelopes, which are really cute. And now I have a couple of packs here. I bought them to use for my stamp clubs. So I had to buy a few packs of them, and I have a few left of just a few colors. But I think this one is the Parakeet Party. Is gonna look really cute with that. And then it has the coordinating envelopes that match, which is really nice, like that. So we'll just take this, fold on that score line. I am going to pop my little bunny up here on dimensionals. And then I have a couple more things I want to add just to give it a little wow, since we did, you know, we didn't pop the flowers up or anything. I'm going to add if I can get these backs off. There, look how cute that is, especially with that background like that on that card. But then, like I said, I'm going to take a little bit of Wink of Stella and I'm going to just lightly color my flowers. Now you probably can't see, but this adds a really pretty shimmer just to give that card a little bit of wow. Now sometimes the Wink of Stella will pick up some of that color of the ink. I'm going to go ahead and do his ear here too. Now look cute. So I'm going to just clean off. Where did my scrap of paper go? Oh, well, here's another one. And clean off, make sure my brush is clean again, and then get the center of those flowers. There, and look how cute that is. And then, last but not least, bring in my favorite, those brush butterflies. Let's grab a take a pick tool and see if we can't just scatter a few of those around the little card here. There we go. And now look, that card, simple, not a lot of time to make, is just adorable. Now, like I said, when I get ready, although you know what, we have a few seconds, all my stamps are already inky, let's go ahead and just quickly add a cute little flower there on the inside. And then I could just stamp the happy birthday or whatever greeting I want when I get ready to mail him out. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of a paper snob, and I usually like Stampin' Up cardstock because it's really thick and good quality. But this cardstock on these, sorry, I can't do two things at once, card and envelopes are pretty good quality. I seem to be happy with them, and I think I'll be happy sending out a card with this kind of card quality or cardstock. Just go, well, you know, you don't have to stick around and watch. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions regarding Sale-a-Bration, that is ending soon. In fact, the end of February, we only have a couple of days left. All the benefits and specials there. You just be sure and let me know, and I can answer all your questions. If you ever want to be a part of my team, we do monthly swaps. I try to be there for you whenever you have any questions. We do monthly meetings, so that helps you keep up with Stampin' Up. And we've grown to be quite fond of each other. We're quite the happy group. So, all right. done talking. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you have any of the questions about the benefits of being a demonstrator of Stampin' Up. Okay, there's my card. Now look how cute the inside is. I could put happy birthday right there, and I'm good to go. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.